Hey everybody, Michelle Pellin, holistic psychotherapist here. Wanted to talk to you today about a topic that comes up over and over and over again in my sessions, and that is forgiveness. So, there's a term that Colin Tipping termed in his book, Radical Forgiveness. What is radical forgiveness? So let's back it up and first talk about forgiveness. So forgiveness is the act of forgiving. It's about moving forward. It's about moving on with your life, right? But this is the problem. When people think of forgiveness, they attach many, many, many other meanings to forgiveness. What do I mean by that? Forgiveness equals letting it go and just moving on and not putting in any boundaries. Forgiveness equals forgetting. Forgiveness equals I am weak. Forgiveness equals I have let that person off the hook or that situation off the hook. Forgiveness equals fill in the blank. I mean, there are so many meanings that people attach to the word forgiveness that have nothing to do with forgiving. Forgiveness is really not about the other person. What do I mean by that? I mean that it's not about the other person. It's about you letting the monkey off of your back. Because when we hold on to anger, when we hold on to thoughts of hatred, especially hatred really holds us back. When we hold on to even thoughts of vengeance, what does that do for us? It gives us physical illnesses in our bodies. It holds us back mentally. It gives us this agenda of we have to get justice. And then we focus on that and we don't focus on the things that we should be focusing on in our lives. It focuses our attention to victimhood. What is victimhood? Well, we all know people like this. People that live in the victim mentality. Nothing that ever happens to me is good. It's all bad. How dare they do this to me? I mean, you can kind of think about that that Karen philosophy that people are joking about now. Karen is, and I'm sorry for anybody out there that's named Karen, by the way. It's a terrible analogy for you. But this is what I'm talking about. A person who every little thing in life is against them and they embrace the victimhood. So when we don't forgive, we tend to go to that victimhood and we embrace it and we hold it and we nourish and cherish that and we use that as a way to protect ourselves because we've convinced ourselves that the world is all dark, all scary, awful, and that the world is out to get us. Well, I'm not saying that there aren't dark and scary things in the world. Obviously, there are many dark and scary things in the world. However, there's also a lot of beauty in the world. So if we go to that everything is dark place and everything is awful place, that's where we're going to live. If we use the 4 agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, one of the 4 agreements is be impeccable with your words. And so when we're impeccable with our words, we can live in a better place, free from the hatred, free from the vengeance mentality, free from the victimhood mentality. Say what you mean and try to get away from always and never because that's not being impeccable with your words. So, but getting back to forgiveness. Forgiveness equals forgiveness. So when you are, let's say, angry at a family member, and you've tried to work it out, you've tried to communicate with them, and nothing is working, what you can do is sit down with a pen and a paper and write that person a letter. I'm not asking you to mail the letter. If you want to mail the letter, that's up to you. But this exercise is about you, not the other person. So write down all your thoughts, all your anger, all your frustrations. Let it out on the paper. Then go outside in a safe area where there is water and light it on fire. Send those frustrations to the universe, and you'd be surprised how well this works. Sometimes it's about unloading the angst instead of keeping it inside of our bodies, because when we keep it inside of our bodies, we end up building up physical ailments and mental health challenges, okay? So try this exercise. If there's somebody in your life you truly, truly want to forgive, this is a great way to do it. It's probably not the only way, and I would love to hear other thoughts on this if you have ways that you've worked through forgiveness. But this is the way that I usually recommend my clients to do it, because we need to forgive. We need to move on with our lives. We need to let the monkeys off our back. That doesn't mean you are a doormat. That doesn't mean you are a weak person. That doesn't mean that you have forgotten. Okay? So I hope that helps you, and I will talk to you soon. And in the meantime, please take care of you. And if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye for now. Take care of you.